erased soul.
Hey, hey, how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Hope you like the clips at the beginning there. Uh, Build's great. I'm loving it. I'm having fun. Not as tanky as the other versions everybody else is doing. I actually checked on PoE Ninja, and I'm the only one doing this with Pledge of Hands. I don't know why. It works. It does what it needs to. It's got about 120k EHP, and somewhere in the ballpark of 25 million-ish damage. I got a ways to go. I actually got really lucky, and I am sitting on 256 divines. So that means that I'm going to be picking up the Mage Blood soon. However, I wanted to show this off in its current state. A couple pieces of the gear are expensive because I spent the time to craft them. I'll go through the gear here first, and then once we're done with the gear, I'll show you the passive tree, go over a couple of ideas, and yeah, as the title says, I am going to be working on a leveling guide. If anybody is curious, I do know there are other people that do the tankier version of this. I will give you the option of, at a certain point, I'll basically tell you this is where you split off. But as soon as you have the Pledge of Hands, it's just fun. It feels fun, and it's a cool weapon. I like it. I just wanted to use it. So anyway, first things first, still same pledge. The helm, I tried double corrupting. I was trying to get 90% reservation. Didn't get lucky on that, but I did get fire gems and maximum energy shield that gave us a little bit of damage because we have flammability in the build. This is where your Stormbrand, Hex Touch, flammability, and elemental weakness goes. You do need to have Whispers of Doom anointed. These aren't very expensive for flame golems. However, try to get it with the best mana reservation on it. And I don't know why my Fs don't show up. Everywhere there's 2 Fs, they don't show up for some reason. I don't know why. Still using the same crappy unset ring and the Mind Eye Bone ring right here. This is the same rings that I was using from the beginning. I'm trying to craft them, but it's very meticulous on the stats that I need, so I'm trying to just craft like really good end game versions. The chest piece, really good. Could be much better. You can get about 1,000 more armor and about 200 more ES if you go with a sacred chainmail. This is one of the crafted things that I did. It's a really well crafted pair of gloves. Not perfect. As you can see, the flat ES is a tier 2, but these are perfect for what you need. Fire exposure on hit, applying 13% to fire resistance. You can go with the cheaper, which is 11%, which is the lesser. That's fine. What that does is it means that whenever you attack or whenever you do damage, which we're doing damage with our Stormbrand, it applies a 13% or 11% fire resistance exposure, and then in the tree, you're getting the benefit of Mastermind of Discord. So back to the character. Oops. I picked up a Darkness Enthroned. This one's a 98%er. You don't need a 98%. Get whatever the highest one you can get that's the cheapest, and just sock it in jewels. You want energy shield. Well, I take that back. I wanted energy shield, but if you're going to do a life version, obviously you're not going to do that. And then if you can get extra fire damage or I have like the bonuses of the hinder and blind. It helps with DPS or for tankiness. Oh, another thing about the gloves is the unnerve. Unnerve increases spell damage taken by the enemy by 10%. So it's a multiplier for your minions. That's a good deal. Keep your unnerve up as often as possible. Just keep casting your Stormbrand, especially on bosses. Warlock boots. These actually rolled really, really well. This is actually I fractured that, so I got really lucky on the fracture. And then I put Aspect of the Spider skill on. It gives us extra damage. This is a level 30, so it's an extra 20% damage taken by the enemies, with 4 stacks of the spider web. So these are extremely well crafted. We got Ice Golem, Culling, Lightning Golem, and Chaos Golem. All of these are level 21s. And this is, I haven't even upgraded this, but yeah. Another thing is in the gloves, we have Stone Golem. I want to get a 21, 23, but for now I'm going with the 21, 20. It's not a big deal. Get your blessing and your generosity and your zealotry. Make sure you keep your zealotry up. If your Stone Golem ever dies, if you do really, really tough content, you will have to reapply that whenever he's resummoned. Nothing really special about the flask. I'm using Bottled Faith. You can use Bottled Faith. I use it because I'm CI, and I use Zealot's Oath right here. So it helps me with survivability. Speaking of which, we are on this portion of the build. This is our Ascendancy, same as before. Everything else is about the same. I am now CI, so we come up around here. Every single socket that we can fit a Primordial Harmony in, we do. These jewels are good. You can get some of your, make up some of your stats, what have you. The best thing to have here is Renewal for damage purposes. I just rolled them for what they had. If you want some more defenses, you can get your Primordial Bond. Primordial Bond will always get put into the back, I believe, of the jewel. So you'll get some bonuses from this, your defenses from the Stone Golem, but that's about it. Otherwise, the best thing is Renewal. I don't have that here. I have Feasting Fiends on all 3 of them. Primordial Bond. This one was called a Slaughter, but again, Primordial Harmonies in every single slot. And then we got all the way down here. The reason I'm taking these points is obviously I'm a staff, so I have to use all these for the staff block. Here's our stats for defenses. We are capped on all resist. We have CI. We have 75 and 76 block. And we have freeze of war. This is just from on our Pantheon. We also have 68% reduced duration of bleed. Bleed is one of the biggest killers of this build. You want to get reduce bleed on all of your harmonies. I'm trying to get bleed and I'm trying to get mana reservation, but sticking with bleed is going to be your big thing. You most likely are going to need 5 jewels with that on it to get the 100 to 100%. Because it can roll 25. It's just very rare to see 25%ers. So get them the best you can. If you can get 4 25ers, that's great. Again, this one is our Primordial Might. I got this one with efficiency and bleed. This is going to make your golems attack all the time. They're kind of stupid, though. So they still follow your cursor, and they follow wherever you place the Stormbrands. So there are times where there's some content that's a little difficult. Breaches are kind of difficult because the boss is in the midst of, 50, 100 mobs or more, and your guys are just shooting at everything. If they get on him, they'll melt him. But they like to just do their own thing. I swear, it's like, what is that? Squirrel. Always chasing after. This is another thing. Anima Stone, obviously you need this to get your extra +1 golem. Here's another +1 golem. And then, of course, you get the other 2 here. We have a total of of 19 golems. 19. The only way to get more with the way this build is set up would be to get +2 levels on your congregate. And the only option I can think of would be to get a corruption to +4. And then after that, I have no idea. You can't get it on the staff, and that's where it's socketed. So you can't do like any shenanigans with like a crafted chess piece. So I don't see another way of getting another one. If anybody has any ideas, throw it into the comments below, but I can't think of any other options. This is pseudo endgame. I have done a couple of Ubers already. Actually, I've done one Uber. I did Uber Cortex, and I was a little less than what I am right now. So, and it was pretty smooth. It took a little bit of time, maybe 30 seconds to 45 seconds per boss, because you also have to fight 2 bosses at a time. But yeah, I was able to do Uber Cortex. I haven't tried any others. We'll see what happens. Other than that, that is your setup. There's nothing else here. You can't really see this. Trying to think. Is there anything else? Oh, if you want, I can show you the atlas that I've been using. So I've been doing this atlas, which is a kind of hybrid. What this doesn't get tons of the middle nodes where a lot of people want. It does come with some of it. But I'm going with farming Kalguran, and then or settlers. I'm also doing secret stashes and all of the nodes for smugglers caches. The reason I'm doing this is because there are blueprints that can come with a prefix of always has experimental items, and those blueprints by themselves go for 2 divines apiece. So I think it's a good farm. I've had a few. I get maybe one every, I don't know, 3 to 5 maps. And then maybe one in every 10 maps, I'll get one that's got that modifier on it. But it's side money. It's a literal just click on a thing and run by. Plus you get a bunch of blueprints. And if you like heist, you can run them. So there's all sorts of options there. We definitely do eater. And then down here, we get some more Kalgur or settlers. And then, of course, strong boxes. This is mainly a strong box build. I also am using the breach one. However, the breach one I'm waiting right now because I'm only level 97. Died a few too many times. So I'm going to go back to something quiet like the strong boxes until I level. Once I level, then I'll mess with breach again. And maybe I'll show you guys what it looks like. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I am going to work on a build guide with as many options as possible. If my voice grates and you don't like it, great. Number 1, why are you here? Number 2, I'm going to try to make it a build guide that's less conversation and more just showing you what to do. I'm going to probably have to level myself. I'm going to do it in this league, but without using any like twink gear, like leveling gear. The only thing I'm doing it on live or on trade is so that I can purchase a Flame Golem of Hordes. Because you guys know, just like any other transfigured gem, it's going to take you a while to get it. And if you want to level with it, I'm going to show you how to do it. And we'll see what happens from there. Other than that, I'll end the video with a map demonstration. It'll be this map, the current atlas. Hopefully you guys like it. If you got any questions about the atlas, about the levels, about the skill, about, I don't know, military industrial complex, I don't give a shit. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up in the comments below. And hopefully you all are having fun no matter what build you're doing, and keep it going. Mirage is a sweet league. This is one of the best leagues they've done in a while. I would say this is better than everything since hell Wildwood. Um, but yeah, y'all take care. All right, so let's do a quick map. This one's fine. Eater Worlds. We're gonna do this one with containment so that I can show you the kind of farm that I've been doing as well. This is also the last run before the before Egon, so we'll be able to do that too after.
Your sanity is not promised to you here.
Because there's no reason to go anywhere that I don't see a strong box. Ooh, fully discovered. I have a very strict filter, by the way, but I did make it so that I can see all minion all bone rings. One thing I did mess up is I just used a regular map. If you do containment, Scarab, you definitely want to make sure that it's a Mirage map.
What is your desire? Let's see how that turns out for you. You are not conquering the Atlas. It is conquering you.
Why do you aid this foul criminal?
The battle has been won. Not before.
I know it's silly, but Strange Barrel, especially if it's in a more open area where you're running around and you can come back to it to get each round. But it has a chance of a Beanos. And Beanos, whether they sell well or not, they're really good for disenchanting as well. So yeah, but there you go. That was a full map. Granted, it wasn't as exciting as if I had a bunch of shit on it, like a breach or something, but again, I want to level first before I start risking anything. All right, anything to finish out the video? We got some spirit gloves and brand signet.